good morning. Woke up this morning, I felt like baking, got a little bit more energy because I've been able to get some rest the past few days. So I decided I was going to do a video for you guys. I know it's been a while since I've done one. So this morning we're going to bake, and we are going to make beignets. I know this is a New Orleans or Louisiana period classic. Yummy fried dough with powdered sugar. That's what beignets are. So that's what we're going to make. This is going to be a two-part video. To me, for a better tasting dough, letting it rest overnight in the refrigerator is the best. So that's what we're going to do. So the first part of the video, this first video, we are going to make the dough up, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Then tomorrow, I will come back out, I'll roll the dough out, I'll fry it, and then I'll let you all see the finished product. So let's get started. Let's go over the ingredients of what you're going to need to make beignets. Of course, you can make this dough by hand. I'm going to be using my stand mixer with the dough a hook attachment, but if you don't have a stand mixer, you can definitely make this by hand. So let's go over the ingredients first. You are going to need 4.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Have that here. You're going to need 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar, or you can add more to your taste. So I think I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of granulated sugar. 1 egg, 1 large egg. You're going to need 1 cup of whole milk, and I'm going to well, I've already done it, but you also need 1/4 cup of butter, which is half a stick of butter, melted into the milk. You want to heat the milk up and put the butter in there and let it all come together and melt. So I've done that. So I've got my 1 cup of milk in this measuring cup with 1/4 stick of unsalted butter melted. You don't want it scalding hot because you don't want to kill your yeast. So lukewarm temperature is perfect. You're going to need 2 1/4 teaspoons of active dry yeast, which is 1 package of, just 1 regular package of active dry yeast. Since I do so much baking, I actually have brought this container of active dry yeast, and I just keep refilling it, and I buy my yeast in bulk from Sam's Club. So that's why I'm letting you guys know that 1 small package of active dry yeast equals to 2 1/4 teaspoons. So that's how much yeast you need in this. I'm just going to measure it out. You're going to need 3/4 teaspoon of sea salt, fine sea salt, and 1/4 cup of warm water. So what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to sprinkle my yeast, my 2 1/4 teaspoon yeast over the 1/4 cup of lukewarm water. So I'm just going to sprinkle this over. I hope you guys can see this. Let me move this out of the way. Just clear the deck. So that's 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, and 1/4. Sprinkle it over. And I want you guys to know, a lot of people are scared to bake. Don't be scared to bake. Don't be afraid. If you find you a good recipe and just follow the instructions to a T, it'll come out. It just takes a little time. But I've noticed a lot of people are scared to bake when anything involved with yeast. A yeast dough, it's very easy. So I'm just mixing this up, getting the yeast dissolved in the 1/4 cup of water. I'm going to let this sit for 5 minutes until it's foamy. So I'm going to go ahead and set my timer. 5 minutes. And while that is sitting and getting foamy, let's go ahead and work on mixing up our dry ingredients. So I got my stand mixer here, and I need my all-purpose flour. We're going to start out with, the recipe I'm using is calls for 4.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and I'm going to start out with adding 3 cups in the stand mixer. So I like to fluff it a little bit, and I like to level off my cup with the back of a butter knife. That's 1 cup, and I don't make a mess. I'm already making a mess. It's bad, isn't it? Two more cups of all-purpose flour. So that's our 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of granulated sugar. 2, 3, 4. And I've got some fine sea salt. And I put 3/4 teaspoon of fine sea salt. I'm just pouring it out into my hand. It's kind of hard to measure into that without making a mess. 1, 2, and 3/4. Okay. Now I'm gonna give this a mix. Get the dry ingredients mix it on low so you won't spray yourself with flour everywhere. I'm trying to read everybody's messages. Hi, Mindy. I can't see all you're just tuning in. I have to look at your messages later, your comment, and see what the rest says. Let me. So that's a good mix there. How much time we have? We got 2 minutes until I can add everything in. Well, who's all had beignets? Tell me where you've had them and which place is your favorite. I know everybody that's been to New Orleans has had Cafe du Monde, which is well known in New Orleans. There's quite a few locations. There's the big one in French Quarter, and then they have the one in the mall. And there's another place called Cafe Beignet. And I prefer them over Cafe du Monde. And why they put a little spices in their dough, which I think I might do. I think I might add just a little bit of cinnamon and a little bit of nutmeg in my dough, because it's just something about adding those warm spices in the dough. It makes them taste 10 times better. So I think I'm going to try that. I'm going to get some warm spices out the cabinet. I'm back. If you guys never heard of this place called, let me see if you can see that, My Spice Sage. This is where I order a lot of my spices in bulk. And they have everything, anything you can think of, and great price, is pretty reasonable, and they always give you a free sample with every order. So if you want any kind of exotic, different spices that you can't find locally, myspicesage.com is where I shop a lot. So I definitely recommend them. I'm just going to add and this is their Asian cinnamon. Oh gosh, it smells so good. I sent Karen Karen McMaster, I sent her some, and she loves it. So, I'm making beignets. They're not going to be ready today, but they'll be ready tomorrow because I got to let the dough rest overnight in the fridge. So, I will call you and let you know you can come over tomorrow, and we can have some beignets and coffee or tea, whatever you want. But just send me a message and I'll let you know. I'm just going to put a little bit of the cinnamon, not too much. And I'm going to put some freshly grated nutmeg in there too. I got my nutmeg here. Smells so good. I recommend you getting whole nutmeg and grating it yourself. It's just totally different. So I'm just going to give this a little mix now that I've added those spices in there. And while the mixer is on low, I'm going to go ahead and add in our butter and milk mixture. So this is half a stick of melted butter and a cup of whole milk warmed. Slowly adding it in. I'll let this kind of come together. Add this till it's blended. You want to do this on low speed because you don't want flour everywhere. So. Turn this off. It's pretty well came together. Now, once again on low, I'm going to add in the yeast and water mixture. Stop. Whoa. Wrong way. Add in our 1 egg, large egg. And we still got a cup and a half of flour to add in. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in. That's 1 cup. Go ahead and give this a mix on low. Clean up a little bit. Those coming together. I'm just going to knead this in the stand mixer. I'm going to turn the dough up to 2 and just let it knead for a couple of minutes. checking the dough to see if it's right. And how you know your dough is right is if you pinch it and it doesn't stick to your fingers, like this dough's not really sticking to my fingers too much, it's perfect. If it's sticky a little bit more, you might need to add a little bit more flour and give it a little bit more time in the mixer. All right. I'm just going to spray my hands a little bit, just with a little bit of cooking spray, just so the dough won't stick. I'm also going to wipe it on the counter a little bit. I'm going to spray this bowl with a little non-stick cooking spray. That way in the morning when I'm getting ready to fry them, it'll come out easily. And I'm going to round this into a ball. Some people have asked me how to do this part, so I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing. I'm just tucking it under itself. And then what I do is twist the bottom a little bit. And I put it on the counter. Give it a roll just like that, so it's kind of a smooth ball. And there's your dough ball. Now I'm going to place this in the, actually in the bowl that I mixed it in, that I sprayed. I'm going to spray the top just a little bit. I'm going to cover this up with some plastic wrap, and this is going to go in the refrigerator overnight. Overnight rising in the refrigerator, what it does is it slows down the rising time, so it's a nice, slow, gentle rise. It also helps develop flavor in your dough. And if you like the crispy, slight edge on your beignets, and you want that, the overnight rise will help achieve that. I know it's like, oh, I have to wait till overnight. And you can fry them now. And if you have the time and the patience, do an overnight rise and your beignets will taste a whole lot better. So I'm going to pop this in the fridge. And I'm going to let it rise overnight. And in the morning, I will roll the dough out for you guys, cut it, and fry them up. I think it'll be late in the afternoon when I do it because C has a doctor's appointment tomorrow. He's getting ready for his surgery. He's going to have some surgery on his hernia. So you guys pray for him on that. So we're going to go see the surgeon tomorrow. So I will work on this tomorrow for you guys. Beignets are one of Cornelius' favorites. So I wanted to make this for him so, you know, he could take his mind off a little bit about the surgery. He's going through a lot. So pray for him, guys. But I hope this encourages you to make some beignets. Don't be afraid of making a yeast dough. I will post the recipe in the comment section. Look for video number 2 coming out tomorrow. Love you guys. Have a great Wednesday. And another reason why I made these is because a few people are coming to visit me next weekend. And they're going to New Orleans. So I figured they probably would be tasting a lot of beignets coming up soon. So I wanted to make these in kind of in honor of them. So love y'all. If you have any questions, leave me a message on my page or send me a message in my inbox or leave a question in this comment section. I will be making another video tonight for dinner. So I have the energy, so you guys are lucky. 2 for 1 today. I'm gonna make chicken and shrimp lo mein. So look for that this evening for dinner. Love y'all. Bye. I'm gonna pop this in the fridge and we're gonna have beignets tomorrow. Yay! Bye guys.